Hey, what is up guys? Jay here from MJ Tech today with another unboxing, setup, and review of a car dongle. We are talking about the Aurora Box Mini. This is a 3-in-1 dongle, as it does have an HDMI port in which can be used independently without the need of a car radio, one of those factory car radios with CarPlay. You can actually use this by itself. Now it does support wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. You know that already. That's the whole purpose of getting one of these. And it does add Android 11 to your existing factory radio. So this one is a little different in comparison to the other ones that I have. This one doesn't have a Play Store, as it is limited to what it can download. It has only 2 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal storage with a 1.5 GHz quad-core processor. So it is not a powerhouse. However, guys, it is functional. I tested it and I do like the user interface quite a bunch. For $70, you really can't beat it. This thing is quite cool. So getting a look inside of the box, you only get here the box itself, which is quite small. That's another great feature about this particular one, guys. Super tiny, one of the smallest that I've used in quite a while. And it does have also USB 3.0. There's the HDMI port. It has a built-in reset button as well, and a whole bunch of vents for cooling purposes. And then you also get right here the USB-C port. That's the one that you will hook up to your vehicle. And yes, guys, all around we can tell that this thing is quite cool. And the awesome part about it is the size and the weight. This thing won't even be seen inside of that car because of how small it is. So anyways, now that we got that out of the way, we get things here like the manuals. Yes, you can read them, but this thing is quite easy to set up. It is a plug-and-play device. Here we have the HDMI cable, and we get 2 USB cables. One is a USB-C to USB-C, and the other one is a USB-C to USB Type A. Check this out, guys. And well, that's all we get here inside of the box. Let's jump to the car and test it out and see if this thing is worth it or not. Well guys, let's get inside and see what this thing is all about. I love the fact that it is super small. As I said before, if we compare this to the car PC, you can see how different in size it is. And then if we compare it here to the CarLink kit, you can see that this one is even smaller than the CarLink kit. Of course, we only have now a quad-core processor, 1.5 GHz, as I mentioned earlier. It is not the octa-core, but again, guys, it has been optimized to work quite fast. I am surprised with the results, and knowing that it comes with built-in Wi-Fi and that, well, it does work pretty fast considering the price. Keep in mind, guys, that this is only $70, so it is about between 40 and 50% cheaper than the ones that I already shown you guys that I have here inside of the car. So this is one of the most affordable ones that I found out there. So here, guys, without further ado, on the screen you will see a little timer indicating how long it takes for this thing to boot up. So in 3, 2, 1, there we go, we have connected it already. And in my personal testings, it has taken between 20 and 30 seconds for this thing to completely boot up. So right there, guys, this is the boot animation. I have it currently muted, but this is something you can't disable, and you guys are gonna have to deal with the fact that there's a boot animation, and yes, you have to see the percentage. I wish that they had a toggle in there to allow you to disable it. And so right here we already boot up to the system, and again on the screen you guys will see how long it took. And now this is how long it takes to connect to CarPlay. Keep in mind, guys, that when you first set this up, you have to connect to the Bluetooth, and the Bluetooth, by the way, that's it. So I would guess, guys, that it took anywhere between 25 and 35 seconds total to complete this, I am assuming. But yes, you have to connect to the Bluetooth, which is called, let's see, I have it here somewhere, there you go, Aurora 01E2. And again, once you pair to that, you are pretty much all set to go, guys. So right here we have, of course, the music. Let's see if we can go here on listen again. Let's click on the likes. I have a whole bunch of people who mess up with my music, but right here you guys can see that it is working just fine, guys. There is a little bit of a delay, but now I haven't seen one box, not even one of these dongles, that doesn't lag, guys. Unfortunately, this is not a wired connection. You will get lags. That's just a given. It is the way these things are. And even with the more expensive ones, like the CarPC model, and also the latest, which is the CarLink kit before this one, they all have a little bit of a lag. Some more than others, but they all do have a lag. Also, guys, here just want to show you the size comparison between this one and this one. This Aurora is definitely the smallest in size. So here we have the CarPC Stream box. You can see that this is definitely the smallest box that you guys will find in the market, and in my opinion it's one of the cheapest also. And so, well, yes, there we have it for the CarPlay. That's working great. If we click back, you have to be on the home settings in order to exit. You click here on the little Toyota logo, in which it was there by default. Now we can go back into the main screen, and I have to tell you guys, this is one of the coolest interfaces that I've seen for these dongles. I think it looks phenomenal. I like the fact that here in the middle it gives you the option already, the two toggles for Android Auto and CarPlay automatically. You can also connect to Wi-Fi directly from this little toggle. Now keep in mind that this is I call it a closed Android 11 system, which means that you cannot download any more applications. It is obvious, guys, this thing only comes with 2 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal storage, so you can't overwhelm it with a whole bunch of applications. I would say that's the positive side of these two other ones that I have, that yes, you can download applications into them, and they are also 4G. Even though I don't have a SIM card for them, they are also 4G. So there we have it, guys. We already saw the CarPlay connectivity. If you go here into the Wi-Fi, right now I'm about 35-40 feet away from the house, and we do get a signal for Wi-Fi, so use Wi-Fi. It gives you a warning for when you turn on the Wi-Fi. It says that if you're connected to wireless CarPlay, it'll turn off automatically. And there we go, guys. We have already connected to my network. So if we go back on here, again, we have things like Netflix, in which I already logged in, and this is working fantastic, no issues whatsoever. And I mean, these are things that we look for, guys. I mean, we want something fast. So let's go here into family. Let's test this out, and let's see if we can play a movie on here. So let's go down here. Let's just put anything, and let's see if it works, guys. There we go. It's pretty fast for a little quad-core processor and 2 GB of RAM. I would say it's definitely acceptable, guys. So yes, I think that according to the price, if you ask me, I would say it's worth it. It is not as fast as the other ones, but yes, they have a heftier price. You're talking about more than double the price. So right here you guys can see it is working.
I mean, oh, come on.
This is a great movie, by the way.
Amateur hour.
Guard! I don't know what...
Okay, so there we go, guys. And then we have the little assistive touch right here. Every time you click on the screen, you can exit. Also, something that I like about the assistive touch is the fact that you can kill the applications directly from here. Also, you have an arrow. And in this arrow, guys, it gives you, when you click on it, it gives you pretty much the app drawer for the little box here. It gives you everything that comes already pre-installed. Now, you cannot install more applications into this. We do get Disney Plus, as you guys can observe. We got YouTube Music, YouTube itself, and everything is working as we would expect. There we can see it, guys, the sneaker, the 2 pairs of sneakers that I received recently on the real ones, and boom, so there we go. Put them aside for now. Here we have the left. So that wasn't super fast off the Jordan 3s, but it is not super slow either. I just killed all of the applications. Let's go back home, and we have a very cool little application here. It's called TV Live, And from here you get free TV service, guys. So let's click on continue. Okay, content is provided by internet only. Okay, next. And let's see here, free channels. Let's click on it here, and you guys will see that we have a whole bunch of channels on here. Let's say we do, I don't know, let's do entertainment. Let's do movies for now. And you have HBO, HBO Extreme. You have Terra. Let's see here. Let's go on cartoons. I like to put cartoons sometimes as I'm driving because of my baby. She likes to cry a whole bunch. So let's see, baby TV. Let's try this one out. And again, this works, guys, on servers that have been programmed already into the box. So you don't have to do it yourself. So there we go. That was just a little quick example. So this works. Now things like the HBO channels and others, they don't work as fast. Let me see if I can show you here. Let's go back into movies. Let's go here into HBO HD. You guys will see how it takes a longer time. The last time I did this, I had to wait about 5 minutes before it connected, in which of course I'm not going to show you here, but I just want to you guys to see for yourselves that it does take a lot longer if it's a more popular channel like HBO. As you guys can tell, it is taking longer than usual. So of course we're not going to wait, but at least I wanted to show you guys that it is there and it is already included with the box. Then we get here things like settings. On here you can control the Wi-Fi. I am already connected to the Wi-Fi. We have Bluetooth connectivity as well, and that's the name as I showed you guys before. We get the do-it-yourself animation. You can upload your own animation. In this case, I have the one by default. Now you can disable it. Let me just check it again. Let's go here into settings, and let's see, boot animation background noise, boot animation start settings. Let's see, priority system, priority animation. You see, you really can't turn it off. You can only turn off the background music, in which we're going to do right now. But yes, you can't really disable it completely. That was a little bit of a bummer. Then we have version, and on version you can check if you have any software updates. We have general, and on here, guys, we have the language, we have the log, upload, the cursor settings. You can turn them on, you can turn them off. The boot options, we have it to where you can go directly into CarPlay or Android Auto, or just simply go into the Android system. Keep in mind that this is a 3-in-1 device in which you get wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and Android itself. Now here for the volume settings, this is for when you use things like Netflix and YouTube. In my case, it came by default at number 0. If you guys get a audio issue, you had to change the volume settings. It goes max up to 10. I put it on 7. We have the cleanup of the system. If you have a whole bunch of things running on the background, you can change the aspect ratio. I have it at 16:9. And then of course we can reset the system, and that's what we get here from settings. You have themes as well, in which allows you to pretty much change the wallpaper. And about device, this is what this thing is currently doing. The resolution is 800 by 480 at 30 frames per second, which is not the best resolution, but again, guys, from a distance it looks pretty good. Also, guys, something really cool is that we have this option for casting. So if you go back here into the main settings and we look here at the bottom right toggle, it says cast. All you have to do is open it, and then let's say we want to play one of my, in this case, one of my own videos. Well, now if you are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, you click on that little window, and now if we click here, let's say Aurora 1, you guys will see how it will play here in no time. And to me, that's a really decent feature. Not all of these boxes come with it. And so it says playing on Aurora 1. And we do have another one on there. So if this one doesn't work properly, we can try the second one. Let's click on disconnect real quick. Let's go back on here. Let's click on the same video. And then the window, click on it. Let's try the number 32. And boom, there we go, guys. We have YouTube coming up, and it works very similar to a smart TV, as we know. And there we go. Not the fastest, but what is going on, YouTubers? Jay here from
It does work.
Tech today with another smart door lock unboxing installation. And we are almost done here, guys, with the review of this unit. I also want to show you that it comes with the media settings. Yes, you can attach a SD card or a flash drive and it'll work just fine. And then right here, like I said before, guys, we have the option for Android Auto. All you have to do is click on it and it works wirelessly. And then we have wireless CarPlay, as I mentioned before, and that is working great as well. We already saw this part. So yes, guys, all in all, it is a pretty complete device. I love it. It doesn't have the same features as the other ones, but I like the fact that it has a really cool user interface. It is decently fast, and it is priced perfectly at only about $70 US. With this being said, guys, let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, comment and share, and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. And I'll see you on my next one.